Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Channel's JD Man. My name's Scott. Today something a little bit different. Something I learned here recently, well, last year. You know, being a mechanic my whole life, I used to be looking for a good pair of boots. I used to have a good pair of like a logger style with a Vibram sole, and they quit making them. You know, I got them when I lived in Florida. When I moved up here, I couldn't find them. So luckily, I found a shoemaker that could go and resold them for me. But then I forget, he either passed away or closed up shop, and there was no one else around. So once those boots wore out, that was kind of the end of it. And I spent a lot of time looking for a boot that was good for on concrete all day, because that's, you know, take care of your feet, take care of your back, your legs. So I found Danner, and I bought a pair of them. That was they had like the Bob sole, and those worked out good. But then something happened with Danner. They kind of went downhill. So I went a few years trying to find a good pair of boots, and then I like, well, I'll try Red Wings out. So I got them, and they, you know, I got more like a hiker style because I wasn't in the garage anymore whenever that time. Just I tried different, like Columbia, Browning did. I had a good pair of Brownings. Columbia, I think I had one of them, pair or two of those, but they would discontinue that boot, and it just, you know, everything's being made in China, cheaper. So I don't know, last fall I was surfing YouTube, and this guy's channel, Rose Anvil, Roseanvil. I highly recommend you go to his channel. Weston K, I think is his name. He goes and he has a bandsaw, and he cuts boots in half. So I came across a video about Nick's Handmade boots, and I'm like, wow. You know, I'd never even heard of this company. They've been around for a while. Learned about whites from him, Westco. I got a pair of whites. I like those a lot. I'm going to do a video on those as well. They're like a mock toe, so stay tuned for that. I really like them, but made in the USA, and everything sourced from the United States, handmade. You can Nick's Handmade Boots. They have a YouTube channel. They put, you know, they're always putting videos up about boots they make. You can go through the whole process. Everything right here, all natural, no synthetic stuff. The rubber soles are even natural rubber Vibram. So what I got here, they're Builder Pro. Okay, 1964 Builder Pros. All right. They're a 10-inch boot. You know, you got the that false tongue hilty or whatever, kilty or whatever they call it. And you can choose how you want. This is I got the rough out with the smooth end, but because I didn't know you could do this. I didn't want the smooth because, you know, the smooth gets all nicked up and scraped and that, and after a while it starts to look bad. But with the rough out, you don't have that. I'm going to put one of these down. With the rough out, you don't have that. So, you know, it'll take it. And that's why I can wear these on the bike. I mean, this is a sprung toe, regular arch, you know, classic arch. It's got the high arch. Vibram, and look at that. The stitching, the screws, I mean, look at that heel, nailed. And those are actual pieces of, leather on that heel stack. I learned a lot about shoes. You've got a counter. It's got a natural leather counter. Good solid. You could call it a heel box. Your pull strap there. You can get steel toe, composite toe, elastic toe. It's got, you got your leather midsole there. How thick that is, and then there's an insole leather inside of that. Goodyear welt 270 degree stitch. It's not the whole way around, but these are work boots. They're not going to be perfect, the stitching in that, because it's done by a human being. Everything, they're fully rebuildable. That's another nice thing. You send them to them, they can resole them. If you just have the uppers here, they'll go and do everything else. This is called a vamp. They can put all that new midsole, insole, because that way, once you get this upper broken in, you kind of want to keep it, because this is 7.5 to 8 ounce leather, which is basically 3 millimeters thick. And I got these at the beginning of August, and actually there was a mistake. I ordered black and I got these brown, which I planned on getting the brown. I wanted to see if I liked the boot before I did it, but I wanted the black for work and the brown for mainly good, even on the bike or going out or whatever. But I said, I called them up and I told them. They said, "Oh yeah, we see that you did order the black." So I got a deal. For me to ship these back, for them to pay for the shipping and all that, and then to sell them and get me the black ones. So I said, make me a deal. I'll keep these, because I was going to get a pair of brown ones anyway, and go ahead and make me a pair of black ones. So, and it took like 2 months to get them, because this is their quick ship. It's, nothing, you can get them made. The standard lead time, you can get the boot custom how you want it, but you're going to wait maybe 4 months, 5 months to get your boot. And I just didn't want to do that. So I had to go, they tell you to order like a half size down from what you order in other boots. And yeah, that is true. I even was thinking at first, because these are a little big, that maybe I should go down even to a full size down, because I usually wear a size 11 in like 11 medium width or whatever in my Timberlands. These are 10.5 E's, and because like my left foot, I got a big freaking bunion on it. My big toe sticks out, and from being on the concrete all the time, and that's what worries me. I didn't want the boot getting too tight, and they're like, no, this will, your foot will flatten out. It'll push down further into the boot, and and as the day goes on, your feet swell. So they're like, just try them. So I did, and at first I just wore them inside the house, walk around, never went outside with them. Did that for like a month for all of August. Then here finally around the beginning of September, I started going, wearing them out for a couple hours, 2-3 hours. This is not a boot that you want to go and get it, put it on, and go to work the next day. Your feet will hate you for it, because with that thick leather, it's like steel. It's hard to go down steps because this part of the boot right here is really it's not broken in yet. It's tight. It actually hurts the front of my leg going down steps, and they're so stiff. And they don't have a steel shank. They have a really thick leather shank. I don't know if you can see it there, how that's like bulged up. Get that in there maybe. So yeah, it's got that thick leather shank. Like I said, either go to Nick's YouTube channel or go to Rose Anvil, and if you're into, if you buy kind of pricier boots, and these are $545, I think, regular price. Now and then they do have sales, because they had a 10% off. That's whenever I ordered my black ones. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, this isn't a boot you want to go and jump right into. But they gotta break in. I know for me, if I wore them more, I would say 2 months to be comfortable in them. Hopefully by the end of this month they'll be better. But you're not gonna, it's not a crappy boot. But like I was saying, watch those, especially Rose Anvil. Watch his channel whenever he goes and cuts these boots in half. All brands. So you see what you're getting for your money, and I think you'll be surprised that we're getting ripped off on a lot of the shoes and boots that we buy. The stuff that they put in them, where they cut corners, and you're paying, even for a $200, $250, something like that. You're not getting that kind of quality. So, and it's very educational too. So, if you wear boots, and I can't believe I went all these years never hearing about these companies. White's has been in business over 100 years, and that's they actually they own Danner now, from what I've heard. So I don't know what Danner's probably like maybe the lower mid-level line for them. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to do a review on their. They're called the White's Perry Mock Toe. I got them in an 8-inch, and yeah, those are really nice too. I've gotten lots of compliments on them. So I don't know if you can see here, but probably not. Inside, it's just a leather insole in there, and I get custom orthotics made for my regular boots, and that's the nice thing about these. That leather insole will form itself to my foot after a certain amount of time, where I won't need, I don't need the orthotic in these, because they got a good arch in them. I always go for that high arch, and with that, once that leather breaks in, that'll be nice. But yeah, this is the 1964 brown Seidel. Supposed to be easy break-in work. Classic arch sprung toe, 10-inch boot. You can get them in, go to their website. You can see all the different heights you can get. The width, you can really dial it in. And like I said, if it doesn't fit, you can send them back. They'll send you another pair. They even, if you want to really wait, they'll send you a pair of boots to try on. Okay, you know, for fitment. You know, talk to them or whatever, and they'll send you out a pair of boots to see which one fits you. So you can really get it dialed in. If you have the time, you know, you really want to get customized, or you got something, yeah. Like I was really worried with my left foot that I should get something custom made, but I haven't had anything custom made yet. So these here, so they're working out. They're doing like it's falling into place like they said it would. So okay, everybody, that's my initial review of the NYX Builder Pro 10-inch work boot. And like I said, if you want a good quality pair of boots, you know, if you work, I mean, even they have for linemen, all different kinds of stuff. Check them out. Go. It's nyxboots.com. I really happy. You know, they've taken care of me. They're running a little bit behind now on orders, from what I gather, because you know, clown world, getting supplies and that. But everything is USA, and my next pair of boots I think are going to be West Coast. I want to get like a dark brown work boot. And once I get my black ones in, I'll do a video on them. So, all right, everybody. I appreciate taking time to watch this. If you want to see more videos like this, different things, you know, I do a little bit of everything on this channel. It's mainly motorcycle, but we do the truck Bronco. I got some clothing here too, you know, for guys, and they make them for women too, these boots. So thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget, live your life. Peace.